you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars at LaVell Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Buckeyes will put total leather and we'll get started. He'll bring it out. It's Leonard. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So BYU's offense will go to work first. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Kick is in the air. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense has the ball for the first time. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up.
Turning it on!
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds a tight end. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down. The Buckeyes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. It's complete on the right side. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Buckeyes are marching down the field. Here's the handoff. Spins away from the defender. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. It's 1st down from the 11. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes! After that, there might be a few extra tackling drills in practice this week.
Listen, and when you only got one guy there, it makes it really hard to get to the ground. You need a swarm. Where are my other guys? You got to get 1, 2, 3 more guys to the football and make sure you get them on the ground.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Rides to back and leaves it. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Leaves it with the running back. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Here comes the offense on 1st down. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Fires to the big fella. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They picked up a couple of 1st downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47. Pulls and fires complete. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the 1st down. On the run, it's Peters. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6. The Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Buys a little time. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28, 1st down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Moon. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Moon. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Got his man quickly. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now the play fake. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And how about this Buckeye defense? This is not all flash and score around here these days.
And when you've seen Ohio State really be great and make those playoff runs, you always pick out those big defensive linemen that can get their hands on the quarterback and get him on the ground like they did right here.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Working the middle, it's complete. He won't get there, it'll bring up 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Finding open areas. He has the first and still on his feet. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's complete to the left. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Hands it off. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Wide receiver going in motion. To the ground, he's got it again. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Give to the running back. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. Third down coming up, and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. They're in makeable field goal range, but on fourth down with this deficit, they'll leave the offense on the field. Trying to get it to the marker. The Buckeyes get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds a little space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. A first down run on the doorstep. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. North Carolina ran roughshod over the competition today en route to a double-digit victory. And they looked clean doing it, and I don't just mean in those Carolina blue unis. This team is a buttoned-up group. All that speculation all week, and now we know.
Breaks into the open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. The RPO, it's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Motion from the back. Second down, he'll throw it. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. This dude is having a day, and with that one, he's halfway to Chase Young's 4-sack single-game record.
Go get it, young fella. Just quickness, speed off the edge, getting to the quarterback. You got to be relentless when you're chasing the quarterback. And Chase Young's record, if you can go get that, you go get that big fella, that superstar, woof, that would be a fun day.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run play action. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes a catch. Gets away from one, finds some space. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, Buckeyes! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes courtesy of the big play, covering 61 yards on the touchdown pass. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. He'll do it himself. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Gives it on the option. Runs through a tackle. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. Oh, he's got a chance. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? Looking for room. It's Peters. Powers through the defender. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Down to 2 minutes before the half. They'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. On 3rd down, going up top. On target over the middle. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. They're going to run it. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
The Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, running back on the move. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
Hey, man, I love guys with situational awareness in football. It's 3rd and long. You know it. He's sitting right near the sticks, ready to break on the football, ready for the quarterback to throw. He does, forces the INT. Nice heads-up, smart play by that young man.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Handoff from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Provo. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to our broadcast team inside LaVell Edwards Stadium.
BYU about to kick it off to open the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The play action fake. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Single back formation, and they give it to him.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Got his man on the right. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking it.
From the gun, the running back has it. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try a long. Is that guy's foot human? My goodness, did he hammer that ball from distance. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. TCU escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think those Horned Frog fans could have done without this one being so close. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Pressure coming. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll give it to the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. To the air on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Turns it loose deep. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Buckeyes line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He's knocked down in the backfield, and even that spin move couldn't create space. Trying play action. Under fire. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And Ohio State makes a ton of highlights with the big pass plays, but this defense has turned in its share over the years, too.
So many guys that we could go back. The Bosa brothers, Chase Young, just recently, the guys that they put their hand in the dirt and they go make things happen, get after quarterbacks like you see right here.
They go to the ground. There he goes. Got the first down and more. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Well, they're able to catch the defense off guard. They're obviously thinking pass. This back is dangerous on first down, second, and third. And he shows you the vision and shows you the speed. And I just love how decisive he is. He's getting north right away.
And third down and long, man, everything in you knows it's a pass. Surely they're not going to run the football. But I think what you said is important. Having a guy like this that can chew up yards so quickly. Because I'm thinking just make the tackle. No big deal. Force the fourth down. But man, what a nice play by the running back.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on first down. And his throw is incomplete. So now it's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Now on 3rd and 10, if they they can move the chains here. Maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the catch. It's Gilliam. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quick release by the QB.
Quarterbacks love throwing slants to big boys. When you got big targets, man, it's hard to miss them. Great job throwing to a guy that tall, putting it near his body, and he plucks it in for the catch.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. He's out of bounds and short, just short of the line to gain, and it'll be a turnover on downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Toss sweep to the left. Turning it on! And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold it.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Buckeyes are facing 3rd and inches. He'll keep it on the sneak. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Power football with the run. Spins away from the defense.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. To the ground with the back. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. The give to the back. Nice move there. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll try the run. Plows through the defense. Breaks into the open. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Buckeyes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Gets it out quickly. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. He'll throw on third down. Got it set up on the outside. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win. PAT unit on the field. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Off play action. He's going to throw deep right side. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. This offense has it with really good field position. Give to the back. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on second down. They'll run the screen. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Florida is just boat racing them right now, thanks to an offense that's putting up video game numbers.
And the returner is stopped. Reads it, fires complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They come to the line, facing third and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. From the gun, the ground game. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Try to get it to the edge. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on here at the end, Dave.
Just try to keep fighting. Show your kids you're going to keep fighting. Keep throwing the football. Try to get some points up. Palmer, points have been at a premium. They haven't scored very much, but keep fighting, man.
Yeah, and just, try to find things to build off of for next week as well, right? I mean, it's all about continuing to improve week in and week out. So whether that's identifying playmakers or just seeing what you can come up with here at the end of this game and not quitting.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.